There we go. Cool beans. Yep. So, this is my big problem with the game. I told it to clone this train. If it had cloned it in that depot, it would have been fine. But it cloned it in that depot. That depot doesn't have access to the 2 tracks on the right. It only has access to the tracks on the left. So my clone train, which I wanted to be on this track, on this line, identical, or you might say a clone of this one, is now on this track that can't access the line. And that is extremely annoying. When you're cloning vehicles, you can select the depot you want in the vehicle manager before you clone. That will make it use the depot you want and auto-select, highlight it first and choose the line. I shall test that theory in a second, Hero. So, if I wanted to manage that vehicle and clone it, so before I clone it, I have to pick which one I want, which is going to be one of the FON depots. Okay, so how do I know it's that one? Oh, hang on, so I want FON Pen Train Depot. So it would be that one, but now I can't clone because I've lost my train, haven't I? Nice vehicle. This train. Like that. So now I'd hit clone and it would come out of here, would it? My God, that's fiddly. Thing is, Hero. Yeah, I didn't clone anything. The thing is, Hero, I actually tweeted the devs with that very question, and people were like replying to it. Devs didn't reply to it. They didn't say, oh, this is how you do it. Just ignored it. Let's have a look how we're getting on. Production's looking good, transportation sucks. 50 in there. Where are the planes? Where are the planes? Right, he's full. See, with something like a plane, it never matters. If, like, you clone a plane, it doesn't really matter where it spawns it. It's going to get there. But with a train line, it's critical. It's your first stream. Welcome, dude. $17 fuel. Ratio of oil to fuel's 1:1. Right, Fon Pen is now a consumer. The plane's already profitable. That one is. That broke even, and then it started making a profit.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Now we need to get the passenger service going. So we already put a tram station in here, and there's a tram station in here, so it seems good to just basically do a Medan shuttle. So if we make a Medan Pax shuttle.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
From that tram stop to that one. And we have a tram thingy down here. Tram depot. We're going to need a pretty fast one because it's quite a long way. 70k, 60k, 70k. Capacity of 37 on this one. Let's get 4 of them. Okay, that's going to move passengers to the airport. Then, down here, we're doing a similar thing. Passengers are all at the back. And there's no easy loop around here, unless we create a coastal road. Rip that guy's house. Progress. It's in the name of progress. You would sub, but you don't have the money. Dude, you don't have to sub. Just enjoy yourself. Subbing is optional. Right. I want to get a nice tram line going. Probably around here. Just a circuit, and then a shuttle service over to there, I guess. Don't know if they're going to get a train line at some point. They probably will get train lines up to Ankara at some point. So maybe the best thing is to have a actual station. And then a bunch of drop-off points.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Groot Pierre, thank you for gifting us up to the Master. Welcome, the Master. See? That kind of community will just give you a sub. Thank you, Groot. Now, we've got a tram station, but we don't have electrified tram track on that entire track. So we need that. That. So let's make that a wide road. "12 buildings will be moved." No thanks. This is expensive.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Just hope it goes through that way. That's Phenom. Pax trams. Like that. Should do it. And then we need a shuttle from there to the station. Missed a bit of trams. It's not complaining so much, but it must be okay, Geff. Why are some stops not marked as tram stops? I think it just put them down as default, assuming a bus, but then as soon as I assigned a tram track to it, it updated it, so... I think it just depends what you do with it. I hate that. You leave the filter on and the line doesn't show. Okay, that should get people around Nom and to the airport. Now we just need a link between the airports. So it's spam, but it will help. The I button on the line manager is really handy. The I button on the line manager. I don't see it. Beside the bow tie. Oh, this one. Only show lines that are visible. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? I remember that from Transport Fever 1. And I completely didn't see that subtle icon. Yeah, no, you're right. It is useful. Thank you. Dude, that's like so subtle. Here's this really useful thing that we're hiding in plain view. Right, let's create a passenger plane. Let's go. Ooh, it's a bit of a big boy. 3 million a year to run. 4 million to run the 757. Ouch. That's $1 million less, but loads slower. Interesting. Capacity of 20, 22, 33. I can't believe the loading speed difference between a 737 and a 757. Like, how does that work? Why does the 737 have a load speed of 3 and a 757 have a load speed of 10? That's not. Well, even like the Airbus A320 has double the loading speed of a 737 and has 4 more passengers for almost identical cost. More doors. Really? Paragon Greenie, thank you very much. Kazo, thanks for half a year. Great entertainer, best streamer and YouTuber. Thank you, mate. Well, let's just hope we've got jetways at our airports, right? Let's put one online for now. Did I find that journey for passengers? I don't think I did, actually. Oh, my nose wants to sneeze. What is going on with my nose? Squeeze me. There we go. We're almost up to current day. I know, right? And that is on half speed. We'd have smashed past 2015 by now. That'll be empty for a while. What's that on? 11 of 51? Why is that not getting enough oil? 11 of 51. Okay, so it's being supplied with everything it needs. All of it's being transported, but there's not enough demand. But it is going to level up. There we go. Now it's leveled up. Now it's moving everything. That's better. That will help the profitability of these trains as well, which are only just breaking even. That one isn't. Or my cup. I'm amazed you could read that while I was drinking it. You must be watching in 1080. How cold is it in the UK? Dude, it's basically wet and miserable. It's not cold. It just won't stop raining. It's gone from 10 Celsius raining to 8 Celsius partly cloudy. And I don't know if you can see the forecast for the next few days. Can you see that? Basically, rain, 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 and more rain. I was going to go flying on Monday or Tuesday, and I'm not sure that's going to happen now. I'm sick of being rained out, honestly. DB950, thank you for 9 months. Wow, there's a lot of fuel here. Right, we need to start moving some stuff. I think I put the truck stop in here, didn't I?
Welcome back.
No, I didn't.
Nutter.
Let's get some fuel in here. Let's get that factory going. Come on. I swore I put a truck depot here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay, is that a nice fast road? Nope. Holy moly, what is that? $75 million does 300 Ks. We need to get some of that. We need to get some of that action. That's expensive. That's like $1.5 million just to do that. Right, cargo, fuel. Let's see how that gets on. Wouldn't the slow stream stop it from getting fast unless it has its own dedicated line? Absolutely. Which is why you give it its own dedicated line. So, you know, the line between feels bad and Lucknow, if you look at it, that's not the one. If we can find our current high-speed train, which I think might be in the tunnel hiding. No, there he is. Okay, so he's currently gone 129. He's managed to do 120 Ks, which is pretty poor. Makes some profit, not a huge amount. But yeah, he's on his own high-speed track. I think there's two of them. No, there's only one of them, actually. I thought there was two of them. But yeah, you don't run it on the same line as something slower. But what disappoints me about this is he never gets up to his true speed. Like, he's doing 156. He has a top speed of 200. Like, why can't he get full speed? I don't get it. 165, and then he starts decelerating. That's on the Feels Bad to Lucknow Pax line, which has 84 people. So if we used to swap in a $75 million train, probably lose money. It's not a track speed. He's got the fastest track, and even on the curved section of the track here, you can do 150 down there. And then once he gets on this straight bit, he has like a track speed of 300. So there's no reason I can fathom. Actually, let me click the right pixel. On that section there, he can do 280, which is beyond what that train can do. But it does mean if I put a high-speed train on that line, it's not going to reach its potential. Lose some of the signals. Why would the signal slow it down? Explain to me how, if there's one train on a section of track, why would signals slow it down when they're all green? What do you mean the rating of the train? The train when I bought it brand new would not get up to full speed. This train's rated at 200 Ks. Top speed 220 kilometers per hour. Current speed. Watch what happens. No, the whole thing is a unit. It comes as a unit. You don't assemble it. I'm good, thank you, Shahid. Briarzone, thank you for 19 months. You can't stop playing TF2. I hope you have a good one too. Yardam Hain, thank you for 8 months. Devore, 28. See, 165, 166, 167, 168, it's like 170. 173, I think he peaks at, and then slows down. Let's see if he's even available to buy anymore. So, yeah, he's been removed now. It's been replaced by that. But that's how you buy it. You buy it as a unit. It's a multiple unit. So you don't tack on engines. You buy it as a unit. Yeah, it is a bit strange. I just don't understand it. Hey, welcome, Mark Sterling. Right, we've got a bit of management to do here. Some of these things are running really badly. Airport shuttle. Pyongyang airport shuttle. No passengers. Really? Really? No passengers? Is it really so bad that people refuse to get on it? Pyongyang must be really wealthy. Look at the state of it. Not always, Kirby. You don't really need to do it, to be honest. Yeah, the track's high-speed track stimping.
Oh, yeah.
Right, why is this train costing me money? Quite a lot of money. There are 2 of them on the line. This is supplying the steel factory, which barely has enough coal. It does share the same line as the other coal one, so I have to upgrade both of them. That's on Hochi Coal 2, that's on Coal 1. Is it just because of the amount of trains on the line? Well, Hochi Coal 1 needs to have another train on the line. Okay, I'd say what else we need to do. We need to add another platform here because we've got 2 coal train lines coming into the same place. And the coal unloading takes time. So we should really have line 1 coming into one platform and line 2 coming into another platform. To do that, though, I'm going to have to reconfigure this station a little bit. We're going to need another line there, followed by a platform. And then we're going to have to move this up, move this one up, move this one up, etc. Another high speed, what I mean is that I had the first branch brown track, then I did upgrade the track with the upgrader, but the speed was not going up when I did it, build it directly. Well, the thing is about that, Stimpy, is standard track is limited to 120 Ks, which doesn't really explain how my trains go beyond 120, stay there for ages, and then slowly go up to 173. Yeah, we need to get more steel shipments. Maybe like a long steel, a single long steel. What's doing it? Wait, what? Did that just stop? Let's replace this. $500 kilonewtons of tractive effort. That's insane. Don't think this line could cope with a $4.5 million running cost, though, if I'm honest. It's got a lot of steel. Like, putting more steel into here is not really going to do very much. So we can't replace it with an expensive train, that's for sure. So that diesel has a 1.6 million. The problem is that factory's throttled by the plastic, so putting like a super awesome fast steel train on here is actually going to lose us money. Can you put 2 locals on the train for steel? You can always do that. But you have to bear in mind the running cost. Like, we could put 2 of these on there, but we're just going to have a $1.5 million running cost on the loco alone. But even that's nothing compared to this. Look at this. $4 million a year. I think I'd rather go for a high tractive, lower speed and just get up to speed as quickly as possible. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's get this thing reconfigured. So we've also got 2 iron ore trains doing exactly the same thing. We can actually do with 2 platforms for this, 2 platforms for that, which is 4. Plus another platform for this, that's 5. Well, for a single train, it is a lot. It's fine if you can make the money back, make it work. It's fine, but on that line, it just won't work. Doesn't seem to break anything too much. That's going to have to move. So this train line here, instead of merging in, can just be its own thing now. And then this inner one, going to there. Have we gone over 1 billion yet? No, but we're not that far away. Wasn't really a goal, to be honest. Okay, I have to wait for these trains to disperse and then just break the whole thing up. What's the point of sandbox mode? You can do so much cool stuff in sandbox mode. Like, the game is meant to be played in sandbox mode. I mean, if the base game on hard difficulty is not difficult enough, you can always get mods and make it more difficult. Depends what you're looking for. Okay, let's... It's going to come in like that. This one's the easiest one to fix. Okay, that line that he's on, we're going to have to fix that. That's him done. Any cool vehicles unlocked when I went for food? I don't know when you went for food, but we did unlock a bullet train. Right, now he's going the... That's annoying. I don't particularly want him there, to be honest. You can bet all the trains are going to be on the wrong place. Okay, that's more like it. Lag on the chat. You sure? Okay. Let's try and unbreak this now. So this guy here. That was due to go from Ho Chi Minh North, which is that one. Let's fix that. That's that. Coal 1. Yeah, that's not right. Interesting. That's weird. It swaps over and then can't get itself back again. So if we get rid of that piece of track for a second. This is weird. You still miss tracks on the Big Ben for coal. I must be missing some tracks somewhere. Because it's not lining up very well. Ah, yeah, there it is. That would explain it. Something wasn't right. This train's in the wrong place. He's very much in the wrong place right now. He can still jump down into the right bit of track though. Okay, right. So he's definitely on the wrong track, but we can probably fix that. Oh no, this train's in the wrong place, Buzz. Let's get the lines right. Okay, so that's still not right. I must have a broken piece of track. The orange train is on the wrong... Yeah, Baz, I'm going to fix the trains. I need to fix the lines first. Get the lines right, and then I can move the trains around. This line is not returning. I don't know why. There must be a missing piece of track or a signal failure. That train line comes back there. That looks wrong to me. Piece of track looked a bit wrong. I don't know why. Yeah, there was something weird going on. Look, see how close that is? Something very weird going on. Both tracks one way. Something like that. Something very broken. Okay. Right, I think that's all the lines fixed. The way to find a fault in line is to use the signals, not waypoints, and tell the trains to go via each signal. And at the point the line breaks, you know where the fault is. How can you tell a train to go via each signal, JB? I know you can tell a train to go via waypoint, but how do you tell it to go via signal? Can you just click on the signal as part of the journey? Because I've never done that. Wow. Who knew? No way. I'll be honest, JB, I never even knew you could do that. Like, what is the point in waypoints when you can just do that with signals? Literally never, ever seen that, JB. I've never tried to click on a signal as a waypoint. Like, why would you? Why would a signal ever be a waypoint? It's just bizarre. That will definitely help. Right, next problem. Need to now try and slip some of these trains onto the right things now. So that one is all one, so that's on the wrong line. So we're going to have to allow him to get back on track. Come on, bro. Yeah. Why doesn't he want to jump across, I wonder? Okay. Where's the other guy? There should, I think there's two. That's one of them. Oh, there's only one train. There's only one of him as well. That's fine. Yeah, I completely messed up. I didn't connect the track properly. Right, that's him. Done. Chaos is ensuing over here. So he's on coal 2 line. Looks like he's in the right place. Okay. So now I think we just need to upgrade the actual trains, and we should be good. I wonder if I can make electric pay on this. I doubt it, looking at that income. But that income might have been throttled. Actually, no, we're transporting everything. Maybe that's why it wasn't making... Maybe we should replace both of these trains with one fast train. One long fast train. Rather than have 2 of them. Because if they can transport everything this is spitting out, there's no point running 2 trains at a loss. May as well run one fast train and have a profit. Do we have an upgrade? We have plenty of steel. That is already max upgraded. So as long as we supply it with steel and plastic, it will keep going. Its throttle is plastic, which comes in via plane. You can see it's got way more steel than it needs. It can't take any more steel, really. Which basically means this thing isn't going to do any more. It has a demand for coal. It can definitely take more coal in. We're not giving it enough coal. But my concern is that this train's running at a loss, and this train is running at a loss, and this factory is producing and transporting everything it can. Whereas that one isn't. We can't run 2 trains on this line, I don't think. It's throttled by plastic, but there's a plastic factory next to the airport, it's easily able to get into. Yes, you're right. The problem is getting oil into this thing. And also, if we actually dump plastic in here, it will have another effect. See, that is almost fully upgraded. And although it shows a low number of plastic, it actually has a steady supply of plastic. If it didn't, it would never have reached level 4. And the steady supply is brought in by these planes that, although they don't bring a lot of plastic in, they bring it in very frequently. And they return with the goods that it produces. So the planes, as you can see, make a good profit. So if we was to dump oil into here, dump plastic into there, would actually cause our planes to not be as profitable as they are. That doesn't make any sense. Kirby, yeah, I've already been online on Red Dead, so I've seen the snow. Then you need to move more goods. The actual amount of goods being moved is pretty good. As you can see, a lot of it's going to Kraz, and some of it's going to Fieldsbed. So, if I remember, I'm trying to remember the goods lines we have out of here. I think there are 2. Plastic planes 1, plastic planes 2. Pyongyang. Offset plane's 1. Yeah, he's flying goods out of here. I'm not too worried. Take more steel to somewhere else. Well, what a baz. Where can we take the steel to? Unless we start flying steel somewhere, which is an option. Anyway, we're getting distracted. I want to make these trains not lose money. That is overloaded with coal. And brakes even. It could easily be a longer train if need be. So I think... 3.3 million dollars. Tractive effort 300. Look at that. You put 12 on there and it still has excellent. No, we're running coal and then coming back empty. 3 million a year is nothing. Yeah, you say that. If you start doing that too many times, it will quickly become something significant. I mean, it's 47 million just to buy the train. 240 capacity. That is nuts. We need to wait till it gets in and unloads though, otherwise we'll lose all. If I replace it right now, it will just throw away all that cargo. We'll just wait for him to get paid first. Subway's happy holidays, mate. So it's a bit of a hilly journey, this one as well, so high tractive effort's good. Is that replaced for figure going up constant due to maintenance? I assume so, yeah. So he's doing 80 over the hill, which isn't bad. Let's see how quickly he loads. This should empty this platform quite nicely. We can actually put more cars on the back if we need it. Ooh, that's a fancy one. Bendy bus. Look at that. That's a lot of coal. Let's see how quickly he gets up to speed. He's doing 50 Ks. Like, he's climbing uphill with 240 units of coal and it's still pushing 70 Ks. That's pretty cool. House feels bad. It's doing pretty well, Ben. That's a good train. Very good. Okay, so this guy... The other one's full at the moment, so we'll sell this one. Wait for him to get in, wherever he is. So this guy's carrying less than half of what the other one was doing. I'm not sure, Slim, to be honest. I've got a feeling it might do, but it shouldn't. Wow. That's a Twitch train, that is. Okay, let's see if he empties the platform this time. So that platform was overloaded, and now with that train, it's not the case. That should hit 100%, no problem. Okay, so that should definitely improve the coal supply into this thing. Let's see how he gets on. I reckon he might lose money. We'll leave the ore trains, they're working okay. What century? Bottom right here. That's the craziest building, look at that. Look at the steel. All the steel and all the plastic lined up outside. That's brilliant. Pablo, thank you for half year. Happy Christmas to you. Dumbest, thank you for 30 months, mate. Ma8771. Squirrel, I hope you and your family are well. Likewise, Ma. Hope you're well, mate. Briar's on. 19 months, thanks for the entertainment. I hope you have a cracking Christmas as well. Okay, so I think that's fixed now. Let's go back and have a look at what else is going on. So tram, whatever this is. Ho Chi City buses. Makes a slight loss. Maybe we'll get rid of one of them. Right, 34-year-old trains. Let's go and have a look what's going on here. This one's losing $1 million. Yikes. So this is the Shanghai crude line. 3 trains. 3 trains running from Kras to pick up oil. That picks up crude. Takes it to Shanghai. Takes oil. Drops it off at the Shanghai branch and makes the return journey. In theory, this is quite a profitable line. In fact, it used to be. That's maxed out. That's not got a lot on the platform lying around. This guy is not even full up. So this is not a 3-train line. He's full on. Don't know how big the platforms are, that's the problem. This platform's not big. Not big at all. That looks like a 120 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200 meters. Squeeze me. That's really short. We can soon fix that.
Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome back.
Ivan, thank you so much. 10 subs gifted, Ivan. Thank you very, very much. If you just got gifted one, please give him a thank you. That's very generous of him. Yep, sub bomb from Ivan again.
Welcome back,
Dude's a nutter.
Nutter.
See, the problem is if you put fast trains here, they're going to get interfered by certain crossovers going on.
Welcome to the Nut House.
I'm 27 with a tier 3 sub. 2020 almost. Year goes quick. Thanks for the awesome content on community. Thank you for the amazing support, Harm. Yep, we're coming to the end of a decade.
Welcome back, Nutter.
So the big problem now to stop us expanding the train itself is this guy, who's 120 meters long.
Welcome to the Nut House.
That's a faff of a reconfiguration, that is. Harm 27 dropping 10 subs on the chat as well. Thank you so much, Harm. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you ever get gifted a sub, please give the guy who gifted it you a thank you. It literally costs them money to do that. So yeah, you get a month of Discord access, and awesome emoticons to play with. I think we'll just expand one side. Can't bother doing both sides. 1, 2.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Such a delay between clicking it. Look at that. Such a massive delay from when you actually put... Oh, I can't click for ages. It's like it has to think about it all. It has to update a load of stuff. You love Payday?
Welcome back.
Ivan, would it be remiss of me to say I love Payday too? Oh, that's a bit of an angle. I'm not gonna lie. I can feel the yak shave.
Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter.
Right, that's the fast track. You're still going to do the walkthrough of the game. When you say the walkthrough, do you mean the campaign, Furphy? On YouTube? That's a horrible jump. Yeah, I'm going to carry on.
Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome to the Nut House. Welcome to the Nut House.
Okay, that's definitely wrong.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Okay, I think that's more or less what it used to be. Apart from this bit.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Holy moly, group here. Oh boy. 20 subs. 20. 20 subs gifted. Hey. Group PR78, please give him a thank you. If you just got one of the 20 subs that he just dropped on chat. What a nutter. Uh-oh. All the lines are broken. Thank you very much. That's very, very generous. This looks very broken. No, that one's okay. Actually, I think it's okay, actually. I think it survived that. It seems to have survived. It sometimes doesn't, Baz. It really depends. Sometimes it figures things out. Sometimes it doesn't. If a line gets broken, Particularly when you change terminals, it's not so bad with track, usually. But because I put everything back where it was, the game's okay. If I rerouted stuff through different platforms, it would throw a wobbler. And then the train just halts. Merry Christmas, Plagueis. What does that beep mean? I don't know what the beep means.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Okay, you guys are getting a makeover. Now, they're not. This is a very flat surface, so I'm more bothered about top speed with this one. Although to get the proper top speed, they're going to get slowed down by the other vehicles, so meh.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Still think a diesel will work. I know, Kirby. It really does. Reverse, and it just carries on. It's hilarious. It goes, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can do that. I didn't realise. They can't be electric. Well, I could electrify the track. The real thing is what I should do, because coming down here, actually, they've got their own track. It's only when they cross over here. Actually, it's not so bad. I think we could probably just upgrade the line. Go for super fast.
Welcome back, Nutter.
What is that weird bell ringing thing going on?
Welcome to the Nut House.
I don't know what's going on here. I'll do that, then it definitely doesn't slow it down.
Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome to the Nut House.
Okay. We'll do that for completeness. Now, electric.
Welcome to the Nut House. Welcome to the Nut House.
Geez, those sub bombs are still going. $20 subs, man.
Welcome back.
Is there a Christmas schedule? There is, yeah. Exclamation mark Christmas. Or Xmas, actually. Okay, that's all electrified.
Welcome to the Nut House.
May as well do that while we're on it.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Right. Back to the problem. Shanghai Crude Oil 2.
Welcome to the Nut House.
How quick can we go? Well, how quick can the tank go? That's the question. 160. So there's no point doing over that. Like, he can do 170. But the tractive effort on that is not particularly great. Group here, you do not need to apologise. When you drop 20 subs on chat, you never say sorry. 160. That's the best 160 we can get. It's probably that one. 300 kilonewtons tractive effort, still pretty good. We can go up to 200 meters. That's 202, so we're going to have to go 185. What? Okay. Sure.